Yo, what's going on, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's your boy Philly Day One, and is this defense back in the form, man? Is this 2024 defense again, man? Because it's starting to look like it. It's starting to look like it, man. With the rush plus the coverage, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that today. Also, we got Smitty embracing everybody talks about our offense. Yes, we do know something is going on. Yes, we do need to fix it. But Smitty understands what place we're in. You know what I'm saying? And he speaks at the end of the game about how you handle it. We also have AJ Brown. A lot of people don't realize that AJ Brown has been getting double bracket. He talks about him getting Smitty open on that play that Smitty got the touchdown on. He talks about blocking and not in the sense of it's such a great job that everybody should take notice. So we're gonna get into that video as well. And then Saquon talks about the struggles of the offense, and then he talks about maybe what they might need to do to kind of get back on track. So let's get into it. Yeah. So, as we know, this defense was balling. A couple of things that I would say is Adoree Jackson had a solid game, very solid game by Adoree Jackson, and it's going to be overshadowed by how bad this offense played. But we have to give him just as much credit as we do as when we scold him for being such a bad coverage player. He actually played very well. And so I'm giving Adoree Jackson his flowers right here. One thing that I thought I'd see a lot of is Brandon Graham. And I'm guessing like a time management thing is going on where we're not giving Brandon Graham a gang of snaps, kind of trying to work him back in real slow, get him in football shape. Is one thing that I heard him say is they're trying to get me back in football shape. So I do want to speak on the highlight of the defense. A lot of people can say that it's Jalen Carter. I would like to say that it's Jalen Phillips. Jalen Phillips played out of his mind in his debut, where he only supposed to had a couple of snaps. They were supposed to monitor his snaps for the game, and he turned out having way more snaps, and thank God for that, because Jalen Phillips is the only edge rusher outside of Brandon Graham that can make tackles on the block. We hadn't seen that all year long, where guys will be engaged in the block and disengage and still make the tackle. So that's really, really good for the team, and hopefully we get Brandon Graham back where he can do that also to help this run defense. This run defense tends to struggle when Jahai Campbell is at linebacker. When he's in the middle of the linebacker, teams tend to run right at us. And when we did the prevent defense, the Packers marched down the field. They made a couple completions here and there, but a lot of the times it was them running the ball right in the middle of the defense, and they end up running the ball for a touchdown right in the middle of the defense. And hopefully Vic figures something out when it comes to Jahai Campbell getting them snaps and they catching him out there to run at him. He doesn't really disengage that well. So him in the run game is starting to become a liability. To where, if you're a betting man, you might want to bet on running backs against our defense. But outside of that, man, we played pretty well. All right, now getting into the offense. This O-line played pretty bad. So bad that while Jordan Mailata was doing his interview, Landon Dickerson chimed in with a pizza in his hand, and I guess, you know what, let's go on and play the video.
A couple of those false starts where the guy like moves but doesn't go into the neutral zone and you guys react to it.
Yeah, that's.
Are they like? Do you think there's any like maybe?
It's like the gray area. You can't really. You just kind of.
Yeah. From what I was told, BG got flagged for a football style move on the field goal a couple years ago. So it's a football style move. It's technically supposed to be.
Even if they're not in the neutral zone.
If they intentionally do that to draw somebody offside on the defense, it's supposed to be a flag on them. Okay. BG got a flag over on.
He must have had lunch with John Ferrari.
Yeah, so this is the second time he's seeing this man eating. I guess as long as he makes weight, there's really no issue. He's making weight. I would like for him to play better. And that's everybody. Brett Toth had a time where he whiffed a block. I guess the only person who did not whiff, no, I don't think Tyler Steen whiffed any, except for that rush he had when he was supposed to be one-on-one with Michael Parsons. I do not hold that against him. He's a guard facing Michael Parsons. So I don't really hold that against him. Him and Lane Johnson's been pretty solid. All the linemen outside of Lane Johnson and Tyler Steen, we have issues, legit issues. So they talked to Saquon Barkley about it, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, big, and that's, we show that at times. We have huge sparks. The type of talent we have on this offense and on this team. 2 to 3 plays, it's crazy. 2 to 3 plays, we can go downfield and score. But it was a great job of Jalen going through, his progression and getting to me. And AJ did a really good job, blocking on that play. And then it was a great ball by Jalen to Smitty. So, obviously, offensive side, we didn't have the game that we would love to have. But it's hard to win this league, and especially in Lambeau Field against that team. So we got to go back to the drawing board, improve, but big win.
Yeah, basically, basically, he can't get as many yards as we would like him to have when he's getting touched 3-5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Like, there's times we see linemen on their backs by the time Saquon get the handoff. And it's hard for anybody, any running back to go get yards after that. So hopefully we can get it fixed. We got it fixed against the Giants, and we went right back to the same thing. So I can see that being a problem going on. As long as we stay on it, man. The defense played well, so we don't see the consequences of it behind losing. So I guess everybody can act like it ain't happening. All right, now Smitty was talking after, and this is what he said about everybody wanting to criticize the Eagles about the offense, what they're doing. This is what he said.
Can you describe what it's like to be inside your group, looking outside at all the chatter that surrounds you all?
It only matters what we do inside the building, man. It's only about those guys that's in there, the coaches. When you're having success, you're going to have people that's, going to talk about you, talk down, and going to hate on you. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right.
Cat Williams taught us that, didn't he?
Yeah, basically. If you ain't got no haters. If you ain't got no haters, man, you ain't doing something right. We are clearly doing something right. Fine-tuning the game, fine-tuning what we have is essential. We know this. But right now, we know people are copying our the tush push. You got the Buffalo Bills done it this season more than we've done it all season. So, we are the standard, which is great. I would like to get some of that referee treatment. Like Michael Parsons tripped up Saquon Barkley probably on a big run, and it wasn't even called. We got the tug on Dallas Goedert to win the game in Denver. Wasn't even called. Some of the biggest plays that we have against, that goes for us are not even called. Referees don't see it. They got instant replay and they still don't get it. So that part of being at the top of the mountain, I think that's got to change. The Kansas City Chiefs got carried all the way to the playoffs with the referees, and we can't get a call. We can't get the biggest calls of the games. So, AJ Brown was talked about, how his feeling was on did he impact the game, and he simply had this to say.
The safety on my side didn't budge. You know, he was locked in on me, and so it was freed up Devontae. You got me calling him Devontae. Yeah, freed up Smitty. Freed up Smitty on like the streak. He caught him, made a play.
On Saquon's touchdown, the block you made, or I'm sorry, not his touchdown, on his big run to make that run happen. Is that a part of your game that you think goes unnoticed at times?
I don't know if it goes unnoticed, but you know that's a part of like my job. You know, so I got to block. You know, and I think you know I don't. That's not really like something I should be highlighted for. You know, I think that's something Saquon should be, because he made the guy miss and, you know, and went down the sideline. So.
Jalen with the big throw late for the touchdown. What's it say about him that he can pretty consistently make those big plays late when you guys need him?
He read the defense right at the right time, and you know he pulled the trigger at the right time, and Smitty made the play.
Being quite honest, man, AJ Brown has been pretty good, has been really good, really good. It's not showing in the numbers, but the block, how Smitty got open, you know, it's all these things is for why AJ Brown, what he means to this team. That safety don't jump down and grab that receiver if it's not AJ Brown. So I get what he's saying, man, and in the blocking aspect, man, that just adds to why AJ Brown is a captain. You know what I'm saying? That is his job. He sees it as his job, and he blocked to the best of his ability while Saquon caught that ball. So he don't see it as a big deal. That's just a job. Before I go, Moro Jomo calls out that 4th and 1 where we got the strip on Josh Jacobs. Moro Jomo called it out. He called it out, and I'm gonna play that for you before we get out of here.
It's Jacobs. Flag flies. Jacobs is brought down.
Zone on my side. That's all I got for you guys today, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on so you don't miss no video. And we out. Let's go Birds.